Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Chickens here, back again with another Animal Crossing video. So today in this video I'm going to be building a Japanese courtyard slash samurai dojo type of thing. I don't know what I'm going to title it yet, so we'll just go with that for now. So this video is kind of all over the place because I was experimenting a lot with placing random ass items everywhere, but I tried to make it as make as much sense as possible when I was editing it. But so to start off, here's my entryway. So I put 2 stone lion dogs here and then also added some imperial fencing, but I take that out later. And then I just put iron stone fencing around the outside, just add a border to the whole entire area here. Alright, so after that I decided to expand this pond out to make a little tiny water feature over here. And I wanted this area to be like a tiny little garden, so I also added some paper lanterns and a pagoda. But this area here was mostly just me experimenting with random decorations just to see what would work the best. And then for flowers, I do end up deciding to go with black tulips and red roses, as you'll see right here. So I do end up deciding to go with a stone tablet for this little pond area over here, but I also end up putting back the pagoda from earlier back here later, but I haven't put it back yet. And after that, I just put a bunch of flowers and paper lanterns surrounding the little stone tablet. After I was done with that, I decided to extend my stone path around this little area right here, just to get an idea where everything's going to be at. So after that, I decided to add the outline for my little Japanese mats for my dojo. So if you're interested in using these QR codes, I'll put it in the comments below. And then also when I was doing this, Wisp kept getting in my way and I kept accidentally talking to him, so it was getting really annoying, but I got through it. Alright, so after I was done with that, I decided to add some decorations on top of the mat. So first I added a gong, and then after, next to onto the sides of that, I added the imperial low table. And then on top of the table, I also put a katana on both sides. So I also wanted this area to have more of a closed off feel, so I decided the best thing to do to that was to add some trees around the edges here. So I added 2 cedar trees near the entrance. And then also around the edges of it, I also added some hardwood trees randomly in there. I also ended up deciding to have the wood flooring all throughout the entire area, just because I felt like it matched the best with everything here. So now it's time to add the fencing, so I ultimately decided to go with hedge fencing because I felt it matched the trees. And I wanted more of a natural border rather than just a wood border with a spike fence, and that looks kind of ugly. So I just ended up going with hedging because it looked the best. In between some of the hedge fencing, I also added some spike fencing just to get some variety around the border. And after this, I just decided to call it quits for the day and just finish this tomorrow, just because I was kind of tired. Didn't feel like doing this anymore. Alright, so now it's day 2. I do make some small changes to this little garden area. So I do add the pagoda back and also put a natural garden rock next to it later. And I also ended up adding some simple panels across the entire area just because I felt the fit in with the theme really well, and to act as a wall just to block off everything else. After I was done placing these simple panels, I decided to add a log stool with tiki torches on both sides of it. And then on top of those log stools, I add a samurai helmet. So on the left I put a gold one, on the right I put the red one, just to fit in with the colors here. Then also add some imperial partitions to the side of the katanas, as well as a bamboo shelf to both sides of the gong there. And then next in the center for the entrance, I added a stone arch and also put tiki torches near the entrance there next to it. After I put that down, I was pretty much done with my dojo area, so now it's time to work on the other parts of this Japanese courtyard. So over here I did want to put a library at first, but it was kind of a small area, so I decided to go with something different. So I ended up going with like a little water feature with like a zen stone in the middle. So to start off, I created like a little water outline and put like a little landmass in the middle there. So on the sides there, I decided to go with some black tulips and red tulips just to fit in with the color scheme. And then after that, I decided to add some waterfalls just to feed into my little water structured thing I had around the border there. So in the middle there, I decided to put a Zen style stone that was colored black, and then I also go get some black roses to put on both sides of that. But after that, I was actually done. So I'll just go through a quick walkthrough here. So this entire project probably took me like 6 to 7 hours to build. It was a lot of trial and error, and it's like, sorry again if this video is kind of a mess because I had to cut a lot of parts out because I was like placing stuff and just taking it out because I kind of hated it. But I did make some small changes. So I did replace Snake's little yard thing with an apple tree and a bamboo bench. And also where my little like peninsula to the side there, I decorated that off camera. I also put a little like campsite with a little library over there. But other than that, everything's the same, so let's go through a quick walkthrough here. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.